Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is June 24th, 2022, and it is Altseason. What does that mean? It means that this is a time in the cryptocurrency market where altcoins, non-Bitcoin assets, gain against Bitcoin's value. So as Bitcoin consolidates or goes sideways, or it goes up marginally, it sort of matriculates to the upside ever so deliberately, altcoins go up faster. Okay, they gain in value against Bitcoin. So you can see that in this chart that I have for you. It's the market cap Bitcoin dominance chart. And we call this the Bitcoin dominance chart, which shows the percentage, okay, it's a percentage of Bitcoin's dominance against the complete or the total cryptocurrency market cap, okay? And you can see it's going down. It's in a strong downtrend. And more specifically, you can see it's just come out of a consolidation, a triangle, or a converging triangle that I've labeled ABCDE, okay? And so these converging triangles we typically see in waves 4 and in zigzags, okay? Essentially, what you're going to expect after seeing these triangles is a continuation of the larger trend, and the trend is clear, right? It's a downtrend. I've got the arrow. I drew another arrow. Expect more downside, okay? I expect for Bitcoin dominance to decrease, and that essentially is telling us that altcoins in general are gaining against Bitcoin's value. So it would be wise, not financial advice, at this point in time to invest in altcoins because you're gaining value against Bitcoin. Now, going to our regular charts, right? Today I want to just go over briefly Bitcoin's price action as well as our watch lists, the altcoins in our watch lists. Okay, Dodo, Litecoin, Reserve Rights, Cardano, Telcoin, Cadena, and Ravane. I've made some slight adjustments, some revisions on my wave counts in those altcoins. If that interests you, then watch until the very end. All right, we are going to start with Bitcoin as usual. Let's jump down to the hourly chart since this is a daily show. And I'm off the log scale because, we're looking at short-term price action here. And my wave count from yesterday and the day before, I think, is still accurate. All right. I'm looking at an initial break of structure. This is my A wave, right? This is my B wave, my flat correction. And this is essentially my C, or my impulse, for this larger A wave, okay? Right here. Boom. Okay. And again, I have the final target for this as being right here, the 1 to 1236 of the A, retracement of B, right? I took it to the orthodox low here. And so I have it come over here. And that's confluent with the pattern analysis, as you can see. And you can see this throughout the cryptocurrency markets, right? We are forming these inverse head and shoulders right here. Okay, and we are at the neckline, okay? And actually, we've broken the neckline ever so slightly, and we're retesting this neckline. So I expect that the next move in most of these assets, Bitcoin included, is going to be the height. So the measured height here, let's just take the line tool of this pattern, this inverse head and shoulders to the upside. So it's somewhat confluent with our target here, around the 1, 2, 3, 6 of this A wave and the retracement of the B wave. So Again, I'm seeing Bitcoin come up to this region around the 24, 25K, but no more than that. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing in Bitcoin. And again, I do believe that this is a corrective wave, which means that we will ultimately need a counter, right? Because this is a corrective wave. This is one of three. Okay. We need a counter. All right, if this is a reversal pattern setting up, or as Ralph Nelson Elliott would call it, the AB base, and I actually just learned this. I'm going to share it with you for those of you who are really interested in Elliott wave theory and technical analysis, and I think that's most of my subscribers. In his natural, what's it called? The natural law. Okay, nature's law. That's what it's called. In his treatise, Nature's Law, towards the end, there are a few lines, just only a few lines, dedicated to something Ralph Nelson Elliott calls the AB base. And the AB base is the closest thing I've found to what I call the reversal pattern. Okay, and that's what I'm illustrating right here. Ralph Nelson Elliott pretty much said that every single time an asset is changing direction, right, changing trend, the price first puts in an A wave and a B wave before it goes into the bona fide trend, the new trend. Okay, and actually, Robert Prechter of Prechter and Frost, the seminal book on the wave theory, the modern seminal book on wave theory, he denies the validity of this AB wave and says that it's one of Ralph Nelson Elliott's few mistakes in his wave theory and his thesis, and it's a derivative of his 13-year triangle or something like that. That basically Ralph Nelson Elliott was trying to fit a square into a round hole by imposing this theory that didn't make much sense to Robert Prechter. But I've derived my reversal pattern completely independently. I did not know. I have Nature's Law. I've read it before, but I never paid attention to the few lines on the AB base. So that I thought that was fascinating. But anyway, I do think that this is an A wave. I do expect a B wave of a counter to this A wave in Bitcoin, right? And then some sort of pivot before a breakout, because in my experience, you need to put in a reversal pattern. You just can't put in a V-shaped recovery and then continue and change trend. All right, so that's what I'm seeing in Bitcoin. That hasn't changed, and this is one of the reasons for which it's altcoin season. All right, the whole market is doing the same thing. Altcoin season is essentially altcoins being earlier to that trend than Bitcoin. That's it. So Bitcoin's doing exactly the same thing altcoins did approximately 30 days ago. Because 30 to 40 days ago, on May 12th, they put in their low and they put in their complete reversal patterns, their AB base, as Elliott would call them. And so Bitcoin has yet to do that. And so Bitcoin still has to do that. And because Bitcoin is going to, be capped to the upside of with these reversal patterns and these corrective patterns, and altcoins, as we'll see, have no such cap, then that is what creates the gap, the rift between altcoins and Bitcoin, and you get an altcoin season. I actually think Ethereum's in the same boat as Bitcoin because it has yet to create a reversal pattern in my view. Okay, so I'm also seeing that Ethereum will need, right, is putting in a corrective wave and not an impulsive wave, right? A corrective wave, but will need to consolidate, put in a B wave, a pivot, and finally a breakout. And like I said, that took 30 to 40 days in other altcoins, right? So that's what I'm seeing. And this is another way we can look at Altseason. If you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. But you can see that here very clearly. You have substantially higher percentage growth in altcoins than you do in Bitcoin, all right? So now let's go down our watch list quickly and just go through our Elliott wave counts. For Dodo, I've revised this slightly. I'm seeing this as a primary 1 and 2, and I'm seeing this right here as my flat correction in primary 2. It's actually something that you don't see every day. It's a running flat correction, okay? And so I'm seeing that we're already in this intermediate wave 3. We just started. So we're in primary wave 3, but we're in intermediate. We're just starting intermediate wave 3, I think, right here. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in Dodo. And again, just like in Bitcoin, although I think this is fully impulsive and Bitcoin is stuck in a corrective wave, you're still seeing that pattern right here, this inverse head and shoulders, and you're at the resistance. So expect the next move to be quite impulsive to the upside once this major resistance breaks, right? So you're going to see that. That's a theme. That's a recurring theme that you're going to see across the cryptocurrency space. In Litecoin, you are, I think this is very clear. This is a nice flat correction for primary wave 2. And when I say primary wave 2, I haven't done the full wave count for the entire history of the asset. So the degree, primary is my default degree. If I'm not like concerned with the history, like if I'm not on like the index chart for that asset, right, I'm just going to call it a primary wave. And then anything below a degree above or below, would it be below or above? A degree below, let's just say a degree below, I'll call intermediate, and then I'll call minor, and then I'll call minute and minuet, so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm just calling this the primary wave 2, nice flat correction. I think you're already in primary wave 3 and you're working your way up. And once again, you are at crucial resistance. So this is going to break violently to the upside to give you that primary wave 3. All right, so that's Litecoin. Reserve rights, I'm seeing the same thing in terms of our being under a very long-standing sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern, okay? And you have a lot of consolidation going on here. I think we just finished primary wave 2, right? And this is a flat correction. That's what I'm seeing, okay? And we had our A-B base or pivot, and we already started wave 1 of primary wave 3, okay? So intermediate wave 1 of primary wave 3. That's what I'm seeing in reserve rights. But, the conclusion for most of these analyses up until now, as you can see, you're at crucial, very crucial resistance. You see this. You've been under this resistance for the longest time. So when it breaks, expect a violent break to the upside. So expect fireworks, not just in, Bitcoin, you're going to get that, but it's not going to be as pronounced. You're going to really see it in some of these altcoins. Cardano, same deal. I am seeing that we just finished. We had a flat correction here in primary wave 2, and I think that we've started matriculating up in primary wave 3. We are at crucial resistance here, okay, that we've been under for quite some time, okay? And again, you can see an inverse head and shoulders pattern that's right about to break out, okay? So that's what I'm seeing in Cardano. This is my wave count. Telcoin, same thing. You got to love the consistency, right? You're seeing it throughout the market. Here I see a zigzag, right, for wave 2, and we have our leading diagonal into wave 3, into primary wave 3, and we're just about to break out. And once again, you can see a nice inverse head and shoulders, very bullish pattern, right on the neckline right there for Telcoin. Kadena, the wave count's a bit different here. I believe that this is correct, but if it's the case that we're getting, we just completed wave 4, primary wave 4, and we're going into what's most likely going to be an extended wave 5. And again, you're on the neckline of long-standing sort of resistance, a pattern. And here in Kadena, I think it's just a rising wedge. And you just broke out of it. You're retesting it for a breakout, as I said, of an extended wave 5. For Ravane, last but not least, I'm going to switch on the long to faithfully represent this. And I'm going to pull the Fibonacci retracement just to set some context. But Ravane is one of those altcoins that has led the way in this altcoin season and already printed a full 5 waves, all right, full 5 impulsive waves up. So we've got that advance. And I said yesterday that this was the end of this wave 2 correction, a nice zigzag. However, I was proven incorrect because we seem to have gotten an X and a Y wave. So this looks like a nice double 3, okay? I believe that that is the end of it, and we've got an AB base or a pivot in your reversal pattern right here, leading to what I believe will be an explosive third wave, because this was wave 1 and that was wave 2. Imagine what wave 3 will be, okay? So that's pretty much it from me. Guys, if you got value, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a beautiful Friday. That's my count for the day. We are still in an uptrend. This is alt season. This is not financial advice, but this is the ideal positioning to make outsized returns in the cryptocurrency space. This is when you do it when nobody's paying attention, when everybody thinks it's a scam, when people have left, when fear is high, when open interest has been very high, right? This is when you want to invest, build positions, and let them run, all right, for life-changing gains. All right, that's it for me. Have a great Friday, as I said, and I'll see you tomorrow.